Welcome to Sailor Calypso Says. I'm your host, Sailor Calypso, aka Angelina. If you're new here, in this podcast we talk about pop culture and many other nerdy, nostalgic things. I'll try to keep it to the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, but sometimes things go sideways and we don't stick to a script. On every episode, we will also try a fun snack food that is not normally found here in Western Canada. And I will probably also read some mail we've received recently. Stick around, you might like what you hear. Hi friends, I'm here today with my friend Fiona from Ontario. She lives near Toronto.
Yes, I'm from Mississauga, but I live in Burlington.
Yes. And we're just going to chat today and try some weird food and see what's up. I guess I'll explain how we met, or you can, or I can, whatever. Or you can check my story. Yeah, the post-crossing meetup in New Brunswick. For people who don't know what post-crossing meetups are, basically we all get together and sign postcards, and it's a bunch of like-minded people who exchange postcards through post-crossing with people all around the world. So yeah, we met there, and then a couple of years later we went on our 2-week road trip around Southern Ontario, which from my perspective was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was. It was good. It's kind of a blur now if I think about it.
Yeah, it was. Well, we went really fast, and we did a lot of stuff, and it was a few years ago now. But if I remember, one of the highlights for me was probably like all the antique stores and malls and thrift stores and things we went to.
Yeah, there was a lot.
I could have got a lot more stuff.
Antiquing for the most part. It was really fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I unfortunately it wasn't a toy collector then, but I was buying toys for my friend at the time. Yeah. So I would love to do something like that now when I actually collect toys, where I would be buying things for myself. But
yes, Valley Village bags.
Yeah,
those wall bags were a big thing for you.
Yes, and they are still. But now, I'm looking for things for myself. Yesterday, I found a Sailor Jupiter original Sailor Moon doll in one of those bags. I saw her boots on the wall.
Wow.
I saw her boots and I was like, oh! And then I looked at the bag and she was actually in pretty good condition. All her clothes were there. Her hair wasn't crazy or cut or something.
Yeah, with her. Did you get any weird stuff along with it?
Oh, I don't know, a bunch of weird dolls. I actually haven't looked at them yet. There's a couple of action figure girls in there that I need to like Google Lens because I don't know what they are. But
I bought one of those bags, and it was for a Russian doll. You know, like the little ones with the little ones inside. The Russian doll. It's
like a Matryoshka doll.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And it came with a little bell that people use, I guess, as a joke. And it said, ring for toilet paper.
Nice.
So I keep it at work. Yeah. Like, I really don't need this, but I want the other stuff in the bag.
Cool. I guess I will ask you, what are you watching right now? Because I think our tastes are different.
They are, yes. Extremely.
Yeah.
I guess I could start with YouTube. I like watching this lady. Her name is, or the name of the channel is called Garden Answer. And she posts every day except for Saturdays.
Oh. Wow.
She does a lot of gardening. She has an 8-acre property. And yeah, it's very exciting. Not this time of year. This time of year is very boring. It's just organizing projects. But during the summer months, she plants every day.
Wow. That's I guess you must be that committed when you have something that large to take care of.
I know. And the thing is, her parents own a garden center. So you kind of have to take it with a grain of salt how much she actually pays for this stuff compared to what the average person would be. But
Right.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
I guess she gets a steep discount.
Yes, she's paying like the business price versus like they call it wholesale price versus what normal people would pay.
Retail. Yeah.
Right. Yes, that's the word. Yeah.
What are you watching anything on the televisions?
Not really. I'm trying to think. I was watching House. Do you remember House,
Oh,
the
yeah.
doctor show?
Yes.
Yes, I was watching that, and I've watched it a couple of times before, but I don't know, every couple of years I like to watch it again. He's hilarious. He's very sarcastic.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've
What about
seen
you?
that show, but not like a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
How about me? I binged season 3 of Emily in Paris.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Good.
You find it fluffy?
What do you mean fluffy?
Well, well, my sister describes it as being kind of her exact words are brain rot. It just doesn't have a plot that's like depth. You know what I mean?
I think season 3 was
Better.
probably the least.
Mhm.
No, it was actually, well, for me, it was probably not my favorite season, but I feel like not much was accomplished, but it was still good.
That's good.
Do you remember back in the day, because there's a bit of an age difference between us? Do you remember when you were a kid, what was your favorite like book or movie or TV show that you remember?
I'm trying to think. There's one that I had. It was a movie. It's called Tuck Everlasting. It's
Oh,
a Disney movie. Have you watched it?
I'm not sure if I watched it or if I read the book when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. It's a popular kids book too. So
Yeah.
it's about people that live forever. I always
Hmm.
found that fascinating when I was a kid. Even now, anything to do with time travel or people that live forever,
Right.
I don't know what it is. I just love it. That kind of
Hmm.
concept. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of torture for the people, but it's kind of an
Yes.
interesting one. Like, if you did live forever, the amount of things you could do, travel the world. Like the Jesse Tuck guy, he's 17, so it's like
Yeah.
nice for
It's
him.
kind of, yeah, I guess so. I mean, there's pros and cons because the whole like concept of time kind of goes
I know. You
away.
feel like you're. This is the thing that I liked about it. They talked about you should be excited about living rather than like, living forever because the way they felt, even like they're in their like 50s, I think, when they were stuck, they were
Mm,
like, they just feel stagnant. And they feel like the exact words is like rocks stuck at the side of the road, not moving, not changing. They're just there.
right. One thing that I would also find really hard to deal with is if you're like getting older and well, you're not getting older, I guess, but all your friends are kind of like passing away, friends and
Yeah.
family. That would be
Yeah.
hard to
Would be, yeah,
watch.
definitely. And you're just there, constantly there.
You're just like great uncle Jesse who never goes away.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, what is one toy that you remember having when you were a kid and wish you still had now?
So I had this massive, and I'm talking like at least 20 monkeys, and one of them, all different types of monkeys.
Yeah, like plush
It was my
monkeys
thing.
or
No, sorry. So it was, no, they were just random monkey stuff, like stuffed toys. So
oh
all different shapes too. Like, so one of them was a gorilla, actually had a butt, which is not
oh
common on a stuffed animal.
yeah
But the
yeah no
the, the orangutan, he was orange, obviously, and he had really long hair. And those, like the hands that had the Velcro on it, they could stick
yeah
together. You could
yeah
hang it from things. And I'm
yeah
talking, it was like it was a big toy.
yeah. I used to have maybe one like that. It was an orangutan and it had actual breasts. I thought it was a weird thing for a plush toy to
A
have,
child toy,
but
yeah.
yeah. Um, But anyways, do you still wish that you had one of those now? Or
I
is there
think so.
something
Brand, it would be funny. It'd be like a talking point. Have it in the corner of my apartment.
like a conversation
He's
piece
60
kind
years
of
old
thing?
now.
Oh,
Hmm?
like a conversation piece?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sit him next to my plants and he look like a jungle.
Right. I would make it more like a jungle.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm all
What do
pad.
you collect now besides plants?
I guess antiques. I'm a huge into gold framed pictures. Picture frames. It doesn't even matter what's in the picture. For the longest time, it was just if it was not that I'm saying I like the pictures as well, but the gold frames is like the big deal to me. Postcards.
Hmm.
I really liked sums for a while.
Oh,
Those were
like
cute.
Disney
Yeah.
sometimes.
They have them at the Dollar Tree here. I'm thinking about
Yeah,
getting more of them.
they had some at Dollarama when I went in the other day, but they were actually sold out. It was just the box. I was just
So the one
disappointed.
you're talking about, did you get to see which one it was, or was it a mystery box?
I think it was a mystery box. It was just the empty box. There weren't any actual
That's
Sums
sad.
left. Yeah, I
I
was
like the mystery
disappointed.
ones. I
I
prefer them.
all the actual Sums I have I got from like Valley Village.
Oh
Um
yeah,
Someone donated their collection apparently.
I like
Well,
Valley Village.
yeah, me too.
I haven't gone
Well,
for a while, but
I go every week.
yeah.
Sometimes more than once. But anyways, what was your favorite band growing up? Do you remember?
Um, Honestly, I'm one of those people. I know there's a specific band that I listen to that's more than one song, but majority of the time, it's usually like one song from each artist. But if I have to pick a band that I listen to more than one, it'd be AC/DC. When I was like in high school, it was a huge deal. Are you looking up who that is?
No. I just got a Facebook message and I
Oh,
forgot to put my phone on silent. So
oh,
I was doing that. Um,
okay.
no, I know who AC/DC is. Jeez.
I know, I know.
Are you still a fan of theirs? Or would you
Um,
say you've outgrown that phase of your life?
if I still listen to the song if it came on, I'm not actively listening to them, but I still appreciate them. If the song does come on the radio, it's like nice, but I'm not playing them every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
What about you?
I think my favorite band growing up, and the first band I was able to buy a cassette tape of, were the Spice Girls.
Oh yeah, that was big for us too. We used to have gum of them. You know those
The Chupa Chups.
double bubble? We used to get stickers.
Yeah,
We
I
were like,
have some still.
oh nice.
They had tattoos too.
Mm-hmm.
Spice Girls just came out with the 25th anniversary edition of Spice World, so I'm gonna pick up that record as soon as I can.
Wow, nice. I like that movie. We used to watch it a lot.
Yeah. Also the album, and they made like a special anniversary record set, and there's a CD set and like a bunch of things.
Nice.
I'm hoping they come out with a Funko Pops of the Spice Girls because they haven't released any yet.
That's surprising.
It is kind of surprising, but there's a bunch of things that they haven't released Funkos of yet, which I find strange, but they'll come out eventually. I guess can't do everything at once. Well, I think it's that time. It's taste test time.
Okay.
Well, you can pick in a sec. So today we have chocolate banana pocky and birthday cake Hershey's bar. So it's your choice as my guest. You can choose.
I say we try the Pocky first.
Is it just because you're scared of the chocolate bar?
I'm scared of both of them.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Okay.
First impressions of the Pocky is it smells a little bit like
Don't laugh at my facial expression because no one else can see it.
I think
Yeah.
the banana smells a bit like, that antibiotic you used to get as kids?
Oh, yeah. I had walking pneumonia when I was 12 or something, and I remember the banana antibiotic that I had to take.
Did you say walking pneumonia?
Yeah. There's because there's two different kinds of pneumonia. There's
Nothing.
viral and
Go ahead.
bacterial, I think. And I had the whichever one doesn't
Mm-hmm.
require you to be hospitalized. Yeah. It was banana flavored antibiotics were gross though. Okay. Yeah, they're okay. I could see the pocky growing on me, but since I've only eaten half of one right now, I like bananas, but I don't like overripe bananas, and they kind of taste like overripe bananas to me.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine eating a whole thing, like the whole package. I'd have to share it with people.
Well, what are you
So
gonna
there's
do
quite a few
now?
more.
You have a whole
Quite a,
package.
I know. I'm at my parents' house. Maybe I'll just hand it off to my sister.
Oh, it's like, here's my rejection pocky. You may have these.
Yeah.
It's a big package. Let's dive
Yeah.
into this crazy colorful chocolate bar. I still have the banana taste in my mouth, and I do not have water with me. This package is hard to open. Ooh, the smell is like,
Intense. Yeah.
yeah, it's like eating gum. Bubble gum? Is it bubble gum smelling? Am I losing it? Does it smell like bubble gum to you?
To me, it smells like birthday cake mix.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I'm tasting it. Oh no, that's not good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I subjected you to that.
I mean, it's honestly kind of way too chalky and chunky. Feels like you're chewing cake mixed into white chocolate.
Yeah, no, there's some also for me, there's some taste in it, like something chemically that I don't like.
The whole thing is
Uh,
probably chemicals.
I know, well, I know that, but it tastes like that. It doesn't have to taste like that. Like a lot of things we eat are chemicals, but they don't have to taste like chemicals. You
Sometimes,
have to you have to
yeah, they
have
mask it better.
plausible deniability about what you're eating. Whoa, I don't even, what am I going to do with the rest of this? I don't want to eat it. Anyways, I don't know. I feel like it tastes like birthday cake smell perfume or something. I don't know. It's really yucky. Okay. Negative review of that.
Yeah. I said, don't
Okay.
buy it.
I
You hear
did
me?
not hear that. But, anyways, yes, I am never buying it again. I'm very sad. It's funny because I thought it was popular because it was almost sold out at the 7-Eleven. It's so funny. Last time I thought something was popular because it was almost sold out, I didn't like it either. So maybe everyone wants to try things and they buy them once. And then after that, it's there forever, I
Mm-hmm.
guess.
Probably. Collect dust.
Now I'm going to look at some postcards that we've received.
Okay.
I'll show them to you so that you know what I'm talking about. So these ones are from Jose in France. She sent Cinderella movie cover and the Sleeping Beauty movie poster. And then the rest are like Winnie the Pooh.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Yes, I enjoy Winnie the Pooh and colorful things. I have also an envelope that I received from Anastasia. She's from Ukraine, but she lives in Poland right now. Yeah, she had to move because of the war.
That's awful.
These are the postcards she sent me. I like them. There's one Polish folk art one. That's this one. And then,
nice.
Yeah, Frozen. She said it's her daughter's favorite cartoon. And this cat. Look, this cat reminds me of you.
Lots
I
of
don't know
people love
why. This cat reminds me of you. I don't know
Flowers?
why. Maybe the flower crown. It just makes me, I don't know why. Think of you, I guess maybe because you put,
Orange card.
yeah, I don't know. And then I got this postcard with cats. I like cats. And this unicorn one. These are all pretty cool.
Oh,
And last I got a few postcards from Lolau. I'm probably butchering everyone's name pronunciation. From France. And my favorite postcard is this cat clinging to the Eiffel Tower. It's like a giant cat. Like King Kong. And if that cat comes down, people are in for serious problems. It's actually not the Eiffel Tower. It's like a church steeple. And I also really like this postcard with macarons. Macarons.
Very nice.
Yep. So those are some highlights of the mails we got this week. Okay. That is probably about time to end the podcast. Do you want to share your personal social media things? You don't have to, but you can if you want to.
I'm okay. I think I'm good.
You can connect with the podcast on Instagram or Facebook at Sailor Calypso Says, and on YouTube as well. Hit follow and subscribe and stuff, and then you'll get updates about the new episodes released, and also pictures of what we're talking about. We are available by email if you want to send us an email. sailorcalypsosays@gmail.com. And if you have a show idea, or you want to be on the show, or you have an idea for a guest I should recruit, let me know. Drop me a line somewhere. That would be great. And thanks for listening. And I hope you join me next time. You can connect with the podcast on Instagram at Sailor Calypso Says, like it on Facebook, Sailor Calypso Says, or by emailing me at sailorcalypsosays@gmail.com. Thanks for listening, and I hope you'll join me next time.